Coming up on this edition of Access Virginia Beach, center stage. High school graduations take over the convention center. Plus, from trash to treasure, a new exhibit at the Virginia Aquarium raises awareness about pollution. And star sightings. Grammy Award-winning musician Pharrel Williams returns to the resort city. That and more coming up as we access Virginia Beach. Hello and welcome to VBTV's Access Virginia Beach, a program that informs you of news and events from around our city and schools. I'm Stephanie Sutton. Thanks for joining us. If you were down at the oceanfront recently and saw a sea of caps and gowns, you weren't seeing things. Thousands of parents and students from around the city made their way to the resort area to celebrate a very important milestone. The stately sounds of pomp and circumstance echoed across Virginia Beach Convention Center as the venue played host to high school graduations.
Brian Keith Campagna.
This year, nearly 5,000 graduates walked across the stage as parents and relatives cheered on.
All right, graduates, please turn your tassel from the right to the left.
And of course, VBTV was there to cover the turning of the tassels. Graduations will be replayed on VBTV beginning June 23rd. A different school will air each day at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. on cable channel 46 for Cox and Verizon customers. You can also watch a streamed version of the graduations online at vbschools.com. Those wishing to order a DVD copy of the ceremony can do so by going online to vbgov.com/vbtv or sending a check to the address listed on your screen. The deadline for orders is July 31st. Videos will be mailed August 11th through the 22nd. As one door closed, another one opened as many graduates began gearing up for their college education.
Congratulations.
And thanks to a record amount of scholarships, these grads will have a little extra help with their college tuition. The total amount awarded to graduating seniors topped $42 million. This is $10 million more than the class of 2013. To be exact, $42,556,683 in scholarships has been awarded to the class of 2014. Nice work, students. The scholarships were for both in-state and out-of-state institutions, and students from all 11 high schools were represented in the amount. Looking for something to do in Virginia Beach? Head to the Virginia Beach Aquarium for an adventure in the trees. Access reporter Mickey Aceto brings us the details.
This is the adventure park at Virginia Aquarium. It's an opportunity for people to climb in the trees and zip line through the trees and see the aquarium's landscape from a totally new vantage point.
Enjoy some high-flying fun at the adventure park. Located in the majestic trees of the aquarium, the park is the first of its kind in Virginia.
So the first thing we do when we come to the Blue Trizzle is we take our trolley and we put it on the cable.
Your journey begins with a safety briefing. The park uses always locked on gear. No matter where you are in the park, you're always locked on.
When you come to our course, you put on the harness and we make sure it's fitting you okay. We teach you how to use the always locked on gear that we have. And then you have a chance to kind of practice with our clips, and then you go up into a main tree platform.
Once on the platform, you can choose from one of 13 trails that go through the treetops. From vertical ladders to swinging bridges and, of course, zip lines. The park is for all abilities and safe for everyone.
Some of them are suitable for 5-year-olds to navigate with an adult. Some of them are like being on a bunny slope for adults, and they go all the way on up to there to double black diamond.
There's even a second climbing environment for families with young children.
We also have a place called the Labyrinth that's built to scale for kids ages 5 to 9. It's a fully contained area. And there's no trail system.
The Adventure Park is located between the Marsh Pavilion and the Bay and Ocean Pavilion. You don't have to be Tarzan to join in on the fun.
Oh, it's great. It's great. I can't wait to do all of them.
I think it's great. I think it's going to be a good attraction and bring a lot of people, and especially for the local people and my age, it's something to bring them back to the Marine Science Museum.
Just being up in the trees, just, hearing the birds, the planes, here and there. It was great.
The aerial part consists of more than 170 challenging crossings installed in the trees. The longest zip line runs 315 feet and crosses Owls Creek. For ticket information and park hours, log on to virginiabeachtrees.com or call 385-IZIP.
And after you're done with all that high-flying fun, stop by the Virginia Aquarium for a rather unique exhibit. A glance from a distance reminds us of the beautiful array of sea creatures which grace the world's oceans. But a closer look at these giant sculptures reveal that they are made entirely of marine debris collected from beaches along the West Coast. The message is simple.
Basically about raising awareness about the plastic pollution problem in the ocean.
Washed Ashore, which runs now through September 28th, uses giant sea life sculptures made entirely of plastic trash collected from beaches. It illustrates the tragedy of pollution in our oceans.
We're a nonprofit organization that's involving hundreds of community members to clean up beaches, process garbage off of beaches, and build gigantic sculptures in the forms of the sea life that's threatened.
Beat it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hands-on activities encourage participants to get up close and personal with the sculptures. Under the artistic direction of Hazeltine Posey, thousands of volunteers from Oregon and other West Coast beaches have collected tons of marine debris to produce these enormous creatures.
This is one of the 5 different sea jellies we've made. There's another one out in the hall. And the thing that's unique about this exhibit is it's interactive. So you can actually go inside of the sea jelly and and our feeling is that the more that people interact with things, the more they touch things, the more they'll remember it.
Remembering it and trying to change our habits are the message aquarium staffers hope visitors leave with.
We are thrilled to have Washed Ashore Art to Save the Sea here this summer. We really expect this to be something to really touch people, and actually they can touch the exhibit and see the exhibit and really appreciate, unfortunately, how litter is affecting our oceans.
Why would they make that?
Greeting guests is Lydia, a 10-foot-tall seal sculpture located next to the aquarium's outdoor seal exhibit. Inside bleached coral reefs, exotic jellyfish and whale bones offer displays which grab people's attention and alert them about the pollution problems in our oceans.
So this is the whalebone rib cage, and this is the size of a juvenile humpback whale with 13 ribs, and you'll see things that are like everyday objects, containers, white bleach bottles, yogurt containers.
Message boards are everywhere. A fish sculpture clearly indicates how plastic items used to create the art have bite marks from crabs, birds, and other marine species.
And that's one of the reasons I started this project, is I feel very strongly that these poor creatures deserve a better meal than plastics. This is not right. You can see where there are big bite marks and teeth marks in here, and it's very scary. It's a very scary thing. It's getting in the food chain, which is a scary thing for all of us.
Stop by the aquarium for a look at this fascinating exhibit. The display remains on site until September 28th, and it's free with the price of admission. Log on to the website or call the number listed below for details. Pharrel Williams, that name should sound familiar. He's a 7-time Grammy Award-winning producer with a lengthy list of accomplishments, including his world-renowned hit, Happy.
How's it feel to be back in the beach?
Amazing. Can't believe I'm here right now.
And it was a happy day in Hampton Roads as Pharrel Williams returned to his home of Virginia Beach. He spent the day at his alma mater, Princess Anne High School, where he was honored with the key to the city from Mayor Will Sessoms.
And I encourage all citizens to join me in recognizing him for his incredible success in the music industry, his unending desire to help change the world one child at a time, and his continued dedication to his hometown.
The hip-hop superstar thanked his former teachers and encouraged students to make their dreams a reality.
Life is like a mosaic. It's a bunch of pieces. I'm just one piece. But the rest of the pieces are my teachers that kept pushing me.
The event also served as a promotion for his educational nonprofit, From One Hand to Another, and EverFi. Both programs encourage underprivileged students to pursue interests in math, science, and technology. Pharrel was born in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and attended high school at Princess Anne, where he was a percussionist in the school band. Coming up next on this edition of Access Virginia Beach, beware of jury duty scams. We'll tell you about the newest identity theft sting. And surprise guest, Mayor Sessoms makes history fun with a special visit at Windsor Oaks Elementary. We'll have that and more when we return.
Virginia Beach Schools Parent Connection is your one-stop resource for information and events which support families and promote student success. Parents, now that summer break is in full swing and children are able to relax and enjoy some additional family time, it's also important to remember to build in some special reading time each day. The extended break from school can cause students to lose their academic stride, but you can help them to stay on track by encouraging reading and writing, critical skills for lifelong learning. Keep a variety of reading materials around the house and in the car so they never have a chance to get bored. Talking to them about what they're reading and letting them see you reading are great ways to keep them engaged. Books that teach kids how to make something or to do something are a hit. Spend some extra minutes reading aloud with your young children each night before bedtime. It's a super way to wind down after a busy day and will build lasting memories between you as well. You may consider registering your child for the 2014 Summer Reading Challenge being offered at all Virginia Beach Public Library locations. The program, available for all reading levels, runs through August 9th. Have a safe and enjoyable summer break and happy reading! To learn more about these activities or to see a complete calendar of events, visit the Parent Connection page of vbschools.com.
Welcome to class, students.
Hi!
Today, we're going to learn about dog poop.
Ew!
Yes, disgusting, but important. Now, what should every pet owner do?
Scoop the poop!
And how do they do that?
With plastic baggies!
And why is it important?
Because it's the right thing to do and it's the law!
Plus, nobody likes to step in it. Class is dismissed.
Yay!
Cleaning up after your pet is elementary. Do it everywhere and every time. It's as simple as that.
They are the largest volunteer-based group of its kind in the country. They respond to over 40,000 calls a year. They have saved countless lives. We're talking about Virginia Beach's Volunteer Emergency Medical Services, and they're looking for you to join the ranks. From medical emergencies to life-saving interventions, EMS volunteers are state certified, highly trained, and ready to respond around the clock. Training classes are held regularly and are tuition-free. So if you're ready to make a difference and can commit 48 hours a month, then volunteer for Virginia Beach EMS.
Welcome back to Access Virginia Beach. I'm Stephanie Sutton. Jury scams have been around for years, but in recent months, many communities have seen an increase. Find out how you can avoid identity theft.
Hello, I'm Macy Pridgeon, Public Information Officer for the Virginia Beach Commonwealth Attorney's Office, warning citizens about the jury duty scam, which is happening right now in our city. Scammers are calling Virginia Beach residents pretending to be sheriff's deputies or court personnel, then demanding money and personal information. Here's how the scam works. You get a call from a scammer posing as a law enforcement or court personnel. He tells you that you failed to appear for jury duty, and you must pay a fine to avoid being arrested. The scammer demands that you wire money immediately to cancel the arrest warrant. In other cases, the caller requests personal information such as social security number, credit card numbers, or date of birth for verification purposes. This information can be used to steal your identity or drain your bank account. But don't be fooled. Court officials almost always communicate with prospective jurors via mail and would never ask for confidential information over the phone. What should you do to avoid falling victim? Don't wire money. Court personnel will never ask you to wire money. Do not provide personal information to a stranger over the phone. Call the police at the non-emergency number 385-5000 If you ever question whether you need to appear for jury duty, either call 385-4589 or visit vbgov.com and type jury duty into the search window.
Alan Stolley, Commonwealth's attorney, in partnership with you to keep Virginia Beach safe.
We all know how great our parks are, and now the nation does too. Virginia Beach's park system has ranked among the top 10 park systems in the United States.
Yeah, Buck.
There are 249 parks located around the city for families to enjoy year-round, and all of those parks recently got some national attention. For the third consecutive year, the Trust for Public Land Park Score ranked our park system 10th among the 60 largest park systems in the nation. Ratings were based on park accessibility, size, and services investment. Virginia Beach led all cities on the playground measurement with 5 playgrounds per 10,000 residents, more than double the city average. Great music, beautiful surroundings, a kid-friendly atmosphere, and plenty of company helps you relax and get over the hump day at Why Not Wednesdays. The 6th annual Summer Concert Series once again returns every Wednesday evening in front of the Sandler Center at Town Center. Over the 13-week concert series, local and regional bands will perform from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And nobody's worried here. Scheduled performers feature genres ranging from Motown to current pop to rock and country, and even 80s music. And while some folks like to celebrate Hump Day with the midweek jig, others may enjoy taking home some fresh produce grown on local farms. Proceeds benefit the Sandler Center's Access the Arts program. To date, that program has brought more than 2,500 students to performances at the Sandler Center through money raised at Why Not Wednesday concerts. The free summer concert series runs every Wednesday now through August 27th from 5 to 9 p.m. On July 9th, Borderline Crazy will rock the stage, and on July 16th, the DeLoreans will perform for all to enjoy. For more information about the series, visit sandlercenter.org/whynotwednesdays. Listen up, students. Are you interested in starting your career right after you graduate high school? Well-paying jobs are waiting for you right after the graduation ceremony, but some credentials are required. Mickey Aceto tells us more.
Mechatronic applications include a wide variety of industries, including medical, defense, and mechanical manufacturing.
We manufacture here horizontal drive mechanism for car seats.
On a national and local level, industry representatives are seeking employees who have the basic education and technical skills to begin employment now.
It's being a manufacturing engineer, being a process engineer, programming logical controls, being hands-on on a mill, on a lathe, actually creating what they think about, and then put it in reality and make parts for what we need.
And what those industry reps need are students who have skills necessary to get them into the workforce.
They should have some engineering training on the mechanical side, on the electrical side, on the programming side. So just going to the high school is good, is a good start. Then the next thing should be to get some more hands-on experience.
And then the other thing that I wanted to highlight were just the average wages for STEM workers here. So for those with a bachelor's degree or higher, it's $80,000. For those without a bachelor's degree, it's $51,000.
Not too long ago, we had the Brookings Institution here for a seminar that the speaker talked about the hidden STEM economy. Many of the jobs in mechatronics fall within that because they're sub-baccalaureate degrees, in other words, less than a 4-year college education. But the median average income for those occupations and that STEM-related careers is around $53,000.
The market has never been more attractive for students ready to enter the workforce right after high school.
Concoa moves molecules for a living. We provide opportunities for people with all educational and skill levels. We're most interested in having young people who are currently in high school think about a career in advanced manufacturing or light engineering, as we refer to ourselves. And along those lines, we have a pathway which allows them to come into Concoa at an entry-level job. And once they're here with some basic education, work up through the ranks, through some of our training programs, and then in concert with the local community college, TCC, and with Old Dominion University, allow them at their pace to continue their education so that they become more valuable to the community, to their family, and to Concoa.
Who knows what the future holds? Just plan to be a part of it.
Thanks, Mickey. If your middle or high school student is interested in exploring the STEM field, log on to vbschools.com/TCE/STEM. Having fun with history. Several elementary schools around the division participated in a unique history lesson that included a surprise guest appearance. Windsor Oaks Elementary had their very own celebrity in the house. Mayor Sessoms made a special visit to the school for its laurel wreath.
We've learned about George Washington all year, and this opportunity came up for the students to come and write their thoughts, beliefs, ideas, whatever came to mind about George Washington on a laurel leaf that would be assembled into a huge wreath to be placed on his tomb.
More than 1,000 students from 16 elementary schools participated. The purpose of the wreath was to honor the history of George Washington.
I wrote he was a great leader and he died a noble death, and he was the first president.
That he's very brave and he was our first ever president.
So exactly how did the mayor end up at Windsor Oaks?
I persuaded him to come to our school and take a picture with my class.
Kaylee won the persuasive writing contest that resulted in a special stop by our very own mayor.
You make me proud, and I mean that as honestly as I can say it, because when I look out here, I think I see future leaders.
This was the inaugural Laurel Wreath and Writing Contest. The project is one of the first collaborative efforts of the Virginia Beach Hero Team. And with that, we've come to the end of our show, but if you've missed something or would like to see it again, you can view this program online. Log on to vbgov.com/media, then under the All Categories button, find and click on Access Virginia Beach. For everyone here at VBTV, I'm Stephanie Sutton. Thanks for watching.